Hi, this is going to be a demonstration on how to use our annual insurance policy. So I have a listing here that I want to rent, Zeiss Super Speeds. I select my dates, and because of the cost, the replacement cost, I only have three options of insurance. I have annual insurance, short-term insurance, or third-party insurance. Let's say in this case I want to do annual insurance because it's really got the best value. Maybe I rent a lot, maybe I rent a lot throughout the year from people on ShareGrid and outside of ShareGrid, and I also own my own equipment. So I want insurance that I can use multiple times a year as well as cover my own gear annually. Starts at $425 a year. I select annual insurance. Now I can also get from this page, or I can also get to this page via settings, and then when you select insurance and then annual policy, you can get to it at any time. However, I wanted to show you this way because we already autofilled the total value of rented equipment, which is $35,000 from the previous listing. So we put in business name, a fake address just for demonstration purposes. Policy end date starts today, and we automatically do it for 1 year. Total value of rented equipment. Now it's at $35,000, which is autofilled to match the listing that we were just in. But let's say I rent a lot. So let's say I rent more than just these lenses a year, and I rent cameras, and I rent tripods, and sometimes the listings can equate to more than $35,000 of replacement value. Right now I'm quoted at $517 a year, but let's say I rent $70,000 a year. See how it automatically updates? You'll always have an automatic update of how much your policy will cost as we go through these options. So I like to rent about $70,000 a year. Continuing rental fee. This is something for the owner. So as a renter, if you damage the owner's property and it is out being serviced, the owner has the right to charge you, the renter, fees for the continuing rental fee. Meaning if it is loss of business, because the equipment is inactive. If you select none, the owner has all the right to charge you for that outside of ShareGrid. However, if you want this additional coverage so that if the owner decides they want to charge you for this loss of business, you can select this. And there's much more to read on this here, as well as our insurance provider, Athos Insurance's website. But let's say we just want $2,500 worth of limit, meaning that's loss of business. It's only $38 more. Now, here's the real cool value of annual insurance. Let's say I own equipment. Let's say I own a camera and I own some lenses and I own some really expensive stuff. You can have it covered under this policy. So let's say it's worth $50,000 total. You just got to select these. No. And another cool thing that we like to do is we like to keep track. So let's say we want records of every piece of equipment you have. I'm just going to do this one for example, but you can do as many as you want. How many claims have you had in this last 5 years? Let's hope it's 0. Will you be leaving the country? Is it stored with an alarm? No. If you select yes on this, you're going to get more questions. Rental reimbursement. Now, rental reimbursement is when rental reimbursement applies mostly to your equipment. So therefore, if you have a loss of business because something happens to your equipment, this will now cover the loss of business in association to your equipment. So let's say we want to do a $5,000 limit. Keeps updating down here. So right now, you're not covered in case there's theft from unlocked vehicles. So if you have your equipment that you are renting stolen out of an unlocked vehicle, insurance does not cover that. However, you can cover yourself for that. So let's say I want to cover myself. It's updated again right down there. I want to agree to this policy. I continue. I strongly suggest that you read through these terms just so you understand how this is working. Now, as you can see, our insurance provider and their contact information is right here. And we have all the applicable information in regards to your policy broken down. Everything that we selected reflects accurately here. Pay and confirm. Then you put in your credit card, put in your expiration date and your CVC, and then you pay. And that's how annual insurance works.